I just want to start off this video by letting you guys know these guys have did nothing but prove academics right. They done fell off hard, and it's hard for them to get back up on their feet. Let's start the video.
Booming, 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 what up? Booming, booming, hey, booming, what up? Booming, 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 what up? Booming, booming.
What it do, what it does, so you ain't never gotta guess what it was. I'm your host, Same Be Booming, and we back at it again for another episode of Hip Hop C4. Yeah. And here, this is where anime and hip hop collide. Now, guys, this story that we're getting off into, you seen the titles. Ebro and Rosenberg are finished. Ebro crashes out on Rosenberg, and we're going to go ahead and discuss exactly why it happened today. Ebro and Rosenberg was supposed to have the mayor of New York on their show. On their YouTube show at that. Ebro was down to go ahead and get the situation done, but Rosenberg was acting like a diva and didn't want to have to work around the mayor's time. Now, if you ask me, that's some prima donna level type stuff, and it just proves why those gatekeepers are really having a hard time staying in the media and making themselves relevant. So we're going to go ahead and listen to some clips without further ado, and we're going to go ahead and add some context to those clips, and you're going to see the crash out at the very end.
I thought overall the Hassan Piker conversation was really good. I thought it was a really good thing. Listen, I think he's solid. I like him. I do not think he's the future of everything the way people were making him out to be. Right. I was happy we could give him on the show. I'm happy he gave us the time. But he's really smart. He speaks really quickly. You know, he knows a lot. He does things like his pronunciation of everything is great. He does these certain things that really can allow you to think he knows everything about everything. Like, he's still in his early 30s. He doesn't know everything about everything.
Of course.
But he really sounds like he does, and that's powerful. I think he's a valuable person to have around. I think that there's sort of been this conversation on the progressive left that, like, is he it? There's not going to be an it, not who's a podcaster.
Because you passed up on the opportunity, or matter of fact, you didn't pass up on the opportunity. He passed up on you. Bro, you're a struggling content creator. What are you talking about? Oh, but we're not done yet. Y'all about to see exactly why Rosenberg put his foot in his mouth. So they have the whole interview scheduled and lined up. And you're trying to tell me you passed up on an interview that you really needed because of timing?
So months pass. I am hounding people at the Mamdani office, lots of different people, about getting it done. Eventually they come back and they're like, perfect, we have time.
Eventually.
15 minutes at City Hall. He is doing this one's YouTube page. He's going backstage to see Cardi B. He has time. Like, he is busy as hell, and he's doing a great job. But clearly, they are prioritizing the things that they think are important. And I'm saying they because I do not believe it's Zoran. I think of it as, yeah, let's just roll up there and knock out some social content. Ebro wants to make it a whole, full interview.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're going to rent equipment. Okay. We're going to do all the things. We set the whole thing up. Laura is dealing with all things shells at that time, so she's out for that week, and we're kind of figuring out what's going to go on. The night before, they go from 15 minutes at 1:45. And by the way, they'd already sent Griff an email. They wanted questions in advance all of a sudden. Now they want questions in advance from us. Now they want us to be there an hour early. I'm like, guys, I'm not getting there at 12:45 and waiting for an hour for a 15-minute interview. I'm sorry. Call me pompous. He is the mayor of New York. I understand that, but we're all busy and I can't do that. But we're going to do it. All right, it's happening. At 9 o'clock at night, Griff comes back and goes, they want 2:45 p.m. now. So it's 15 minutes. It's at City Hall, and now they can't do the original time. They can only do 2:45. Well, guess what? I'm on the air at 3 o'clock. I cannot do a 2:45 interview.
So you're working around their time, but you're trying to make this happen. And he's trying to make it happen for you, even though his team is pushing it back. So you don't want to go ahead and acquiesce to what he got going on, even though you know even though you know how he moves, you're tripping. Rosenberg don't want to go ahead and work on nobody else's time but Rosenberg's time. So let's fast forward. We're going to go ahead and see what Ebro got to say about it.
I absolutely.
So in this
taught
scenario,
him.
I didn't see this Mom Donnie convo.
So we were live. So I was looking at him like, you really going there? And I even was giving him like the eyes, like, and he's like, what? We got to tell the audience what's really going on. So he just kind of went off because, we've been having scheduling issues trying to get a sit down with the mayor. And for some reason, he's like annoyed that we have to go down to City Hall. And I'm like, who cares? Like,
She playing
of course,
the 50.
I'm down to go to, me and you are down to go to, yes,
Wherever.
we'll meet you in City Hall.
Well, I just also feel like, A, it would look dope that we went and got the mayor in his work environment. And B, I like what the mayor's doing.
Yeah.
And every interaction with the mayor I've had has been pleasant. And I like what work he's doing. I don't really, I don't know. I think maybe, does Rosenberg have some sort of expectation that, like, we're at some level or some world where Mom Donnie needs to come sit with us or
I
something?
know.
Like, what's his
Don't.
brain? What's going on?
Correct.
We are now on a show that has great numbers on the internet.
Yeah.
He
But
lying.
it is not something that, is the biggest thing in New York City right now. Okay? Also, and I'm going to say this to Rosenberg's face, you're up here about the mayor not able to make it. You're not available later in the afternoon because you got WWE or ESPN
yeah.
or other things. I have a whole other gig that I got to do with Apple Music. We're not just like, you don't know if these other individuals are they might be capturing Mom Donnie at 7 o'clock at a press thing or be available in the evenings after he's leaving Gracie Man. You don't know what's going on, bro. You playing yourself.
So there you got it. Ebro saying Rosenberg is playing himself. He acting like a diva. Rosenberg ain't in grind mode. Ebro says he's in grind mode, but now I'm really starting to think that they really start to see how hard it is to play this content game when there's no big machine pushing you. What used to be one of the voices in the hip hop culture really ain't one of the voices in the hip hop culture, and they looking desperate and they scratching, scraping, and crawling trying to go ahead and grab some type of content. But guys, get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this situation. Do Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura need to hang it up? Or do they need to continue to go ahead and grind it out? Is it humbling for them? You let me know. Also, and if you like content like this, make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Hey, I'm your host, Same Be Booming. I'm gone. Peace.